Hey, good afternoon guys, and this afternoon I'm going to be showing you how to configure EIGRP, the Enhanced Interior Gateway Routing Protocol, on some routers so that the routers can dynamically learn routes and networks around them, and they could choose the best path. So EIGRP is a dynamic routing protocol and it's a distance vector routing protocol. So let's go into router 0 and let's do some configurations. Go into global configuration mode, and the command to turn on EIGRP is router EIGRP1. You could do any number between 1 and 65,535. I'm just going to do 1. And this number is unique to the router. It's not unique to the area. It's not unique to the domain. So you could, on router 2, I could put that as router EIGRP1. And on router 1, I could put router EIGRP1. It's not going to affect the neighborships or adjacencies. It's unique to the router. So we're in configuration mode for EIGRP, and we're going to add some networks. So we're going to add the connected networks, and the connected networks for router 0 is 192.168.1.0 and 10.1.1.0. Those are the two networks. So we're going to add those. Alright, we have those added, so we can go to the next router, router 2. Go into global configuration mode, router EIGRP1, and then we add the networks, 223.1.1.0, 192.168.1.0, and 100.1.1.0. Alright, so we got those added. Let's go to the third router, router 1. Get into the CLI, global configuration mode, and then router EIGRP1, and we're going to add the networks 200.1.1.0 and 100.1.1.0. And you can see right away we're getting a level 5 notification that EIGRP has formed a neighborship, an adjacency. So that's good. That's a good sign. So let's do some show commands. Let's exit out into privileged mode. And let's do a show IP route, and you can see we have two learned routes by D. D means EIGRP. So we have some locally connected routes, we have some directly connected routes, and we have EIGRP routes. So we have an EIGRP route from 192.168.1.0, and to get there you have to go through 100.1.1.1. The administrative distance for EIGRP is 90, and the metric for EIGRP is the sum of the delays and the worst bandwidth or the minimum bandwidth. That's the metric for EIGRP. So we have two learned routes, so that looks really good. And then the next command is show IP protocols. And this command shows us what dynamic routing protocol we're running and the networks it's running it for. So we have EIGRP1 right here. We have the maximum hop count. We have the two networks that are connected, and the administrative distance, and everything looks good, so that's good. So let's check the other routers. We'll go to router 2, and you can see on router 2 we have built-in adjacency as well. We're going to exit out into privileged mode, and we're going to do a show IP route. And we have one dynamically learned route, and it's by EIGRP 200.1.1.0 via 100.1.1.2, and our administrative distance is 90, and then that's our metric as well. So that looks good as well. So we can go to the last router and check this out. Go into privileged mode, show IP route, and we don't have any dynamically learned routes for router 0, which is fine. So everything looks good. Let's do a show IP protocols. And you can see we're running EIGRP for these two networks, and everything looks good. So that's how you configure EIGRP on some routers to dynamically learn routes, to dynamically learn paths. It's really cool. It's really easy to set up. So I hope this helped you.